Hi everyone, I'm Aryan Purohit and I'll begin the demo of our project, the Mobile Sales Management System, created by our team, which includes Neil Shah and Abhishek Sataria. The scope of our project. The goal of our project was to develop a full stack web application for managing mobile store operations. This includes tracking mobile models, customer records, and sale transactions, all linked via a relational database. Our focus was to ensure data integrity, provide easy to use UI, and implement real time analytics for business decision making. This system can be used by small to mid-sized mobile retailers who need a simple and reliable way to manage their daily sales, inventory, customer information without needing a complex enterprise system. The tech stack we used to develop this system was Flask using Python for backend API, SQLite as our lightweight relational database, HTML and CSS for the front end, Matplotlib for analytics visualization in real time, render.com for free deployment. We followed our best practices for foreign keys, constraints, and used parameterized queries to avoid SQL injections. Now Neil will go ahead with the demo.
Now let's go to the application. So we'll first add the customer. We'll add the customer. So in the transactions tab, when we try to create a transaction, we can see the customer has been added. Now let's suppose, so currently the latest model of Apple is 14. Now let's suppose we want to add a mobile model. So we'll go to the add mobile, $1,000. We'll add the mobile. Again, when we come back to the transactions tab and try to add the model, we can see Apple iPhone 17 added. So let's create a transaction for Apple iPhone 17. So on the dashboard, we can see currently the top brand is Google, and the total transactions, like total recent transactions, are six. Now for today's date, I'll add 1,000 models of iPhone 17 to make the Apple brand top, so we can see whether it is updating. When I added the transaction, uh, the top brand became Apple, and the total revenue was updated, and the total transactions also updated. In the recent transaction, we can see Apple. So now let's edit the transactions that we have created. So I'll edit the latest transaction which I did. I'll edit the total quantity. I'll make it 500. I'll update the transaction. So as we can see, the total amount has changed and the total quantity has also changed. So as we can see, after modifying the transaction, the total monthly revenue has also changed, and the top performing models, Apple iPhone 17 is at the top with 500 units. Now we can see other analytics dashboards as well. Now I'll show you, after deleting the transactions, the analytics will be updated in the real time. So I'll go to the transaction which I made recently and I'll delete the transaction. So as we can see, the total transactions has dropped down back to six, and in recent transactions also we are not able to see that. And in the analytics tab, the iPhone 17 values also disappeared.
Neil just showed you the CRUD-based web app that we built for the mobile store. It lets users add, view, update, and delete product details easily. At first, we tried to deploy it using Heroku, but we faced issues due to new policy changes and dependency errors. So we moved to render.com. After adding a requirements.txt file and restructuring the code, Render was able to detect and deploy our Flask app smoothly. We also designed a proper database to store the product and customer data. There were some cool features as well that we wanted to add, like real-time inventory tracking, smart insights into customer trends, and role-based access for admin and staff. But due to limited time, we couldn't include them in this version. They are still on our roadmap. These features will make the system more efficient, reduce human error, and support better decision making. They'll also improve security by controlling who can access or change different parts of the app. To conclude, this project gave us real hands on experience in building a full stack application. working with databases, and handling real-world deployment issues. Thank you for watching our demo.